Today for language development, we are going to study another community helper. We have been learning about doctors. Remember, we talked about the doctor that takes care of pets. What is that called?
A veterinarian.
A veterinarian. And what is the doctor that sees children? Do you remember that name? A pediatrician, that's right. And we kind of just mentioned that when we talked about doctors. And then there are doctors that are specialists. Remember, we talked about that kind of a doctor. In our last lesson, we learned about another doctor, and this doctor was a specialist too, that takes care of something that's on our body or in our body. What was that kind of a doctor?
The heart.
Not the heart doctor.
The teeth.
Your teeth. So what kind of doctor is that?
The dentist.
The dentist. That's right. We talked about the dentist. Boys and girls watching, do you remember what we're supposed to do at least 3 times a day? Yes, brush our teeth. Good job. So we were talking about how we need to brush our teeth. We have to keep our teeth clean so that we don't get sick. Do you know if you keep your mouth clean, then it helps the rest of your body to stay healthy? It does. It just does. It works that way. Just like I shouldn't have kept my mouth open when I was riding my bike when I was your age, because when I opened my mouth, when I was singing and having a good time on a beautiful sunny day, I kept my mouth open and a fly right in my mouth. So I ran in the house and I got my toothbrush and I brushed my teeth really fast and my tongue too. Like that, because, oh, that got right in my mouth, that Checky. And I do the same thing when I eat candy and things like that too, because I want to make sure that my teeth don't get rotten, because what happens if it does that?
Then you go to the dentist.
Then you have to go to the dentist, because then your teeth start to hurt and you have to get fillings, and oh, it's not so much fun. But the dentist is a kind person, isn't she or he, and they help you to take care of your teeth. Well, today we're going to talk about another community helper, and this community helper, what does he look like? A firefighter, that's right. And a firefighter can be a woman or a man. And you could grow up to be a firefighter. And we've even prayed for the firefighters, haven't we? We pray for them, and we should pray for them every day. Oh, lots of times I'll be driving to school or even to my home, and all of a sudden I'll see those fire trucks just a-coming, and Mrs. Stewart has to pull off to the side because we have to get away out of the way of the fire trucks and the police cars when their lights are going, and the other the ambulance that come, because the ambulance is coming. We have to move out of the way, because that means there is a what? An emergency. And especially if you see a fire truck, that means there's probably a what? A fire. Now, a lot of times when there's accidents and things like that, the fire trucks, the firefighters will come to an accident and check out, because you never know if there might be a fire that might get started. We never know. So they're there to help protect us. And so we need to talk about the firefighter. He has a uniform too, doesn't he? He has a uniform that he will put on when he's going to go fight a fire. This is a house that is on fire that he is going to protect. And to help put out the fire. But while he's at the fire station, he hears something. He hears an alarm, and it probably goes ding, 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 and that lets him know he needs to put on his uniform. So let's talk about his uniform. He's wearing, what is this? A helmet. That's right. He has a very special helmet that he wears, and that helmet is going to protect his head and his hair from getting fire on him, or something that will fall on his head. Sometimes if you goes into a building and there's fire and the fire got on the roof, sometimes it will make the roof start to come in, and then all the things will start falling off the ceiling. And so that will protect his head if something falls down and hit his head, because just like when you're riding a bike, you need to wear a helmet. It protects his head. Well, do you know what this is? It's a mask. It's a special kind of mask. Just like you might wear a mask when you go underwater to help to protect your eyes. He's wearing a mask that's protecting his whole face. And coming from his mask is this wire right here. Well, it's not really a wire. It's a tube. And the tube is going to an oxygen tank that's behind him. That's going to help him breathe so he doesn't breathe in the smoke. So the whole mask is helping him breathe and to keep his face from get fire on him. So he has a special mask that he would wear. He wears his helmet, and then he has a special uniform. His coat and his pants that he puts on, everything is going to cover his body, his skin. He wears special gloves and special boots. All of that will protect him from the fire. And then they come in their fire truck. Now, this building right here, it doesn't look like it's 2-story, does it? It looks just like a regular house that doesn't have any stairs in it. But if he would have to go to a 2-story house, a house that would have stairs in it, or an apartment, or a big tall skyscraper, they would need to use this right here. What do you think that is? A ladder. They would use the ladder, and that ladder would go really high. So it all comes down and fits right inside their truck. But when they need it, they just push a little button, and the ladder will come up, and then it grows, and it just grows, because it's really tall and long, so that the firefighters can climb up the ladder and go all the way up to where they need to go, so that they could climb in the windows and get the children out, or pets, or things that they're going in there to get, so that they can put out the fire. So those are things that they have. Now look right here. Do you know what this is?
Fire hydrant.
It is. It's a fire hydrant. You might even have a fire hydrant right in front of your house. I have a couple of these in my neighborhood. It's not right in front of my house, but it is in front of some neighbors' houses, and that's what they use to get the water. They will come, the firefighters will come, they will pull their trucks up, they will get out their big hose, the big water hose, they will connect it to this fire hydrant, and it's connected, and they will go in, and then when they turn it on, then the water will get connected to that, and the power from the truck will make the water spray out from that fire hydrant. Isn't that really cool? So what is this fire truck called, though? Do you know what it's called? A fire engine. What is it called? It's called a fire engine. That's right. So we hear the sirens when they're coming down from their truck. It goes woo, 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 woo. And we know we have to get out of the way. And because they're getting very quickly, they have to go to where the fire is, and then they come to the house, and then they start getting everything ready. They make sure that their ladder is ready. They make sure, and they have to take care of their truck, their fire truck, their fire engine. They have to make sure that everything works. So they have to work on their truck every single day and make sure that everything is working properly so that it works when they come to put out the fire. Now, they also help us learn how to do fire drills. They tell schools and teach us how to do fire drills so that we know how to protect ourselves. We need to learn how to protect ourselves from fire. Do we poke at fires? No, especially. Remember how we learned about how Amber had a fire with her grandpa, and then her cousin came and was poking at the fire? We don't do that, do we? No, we don't touch things that are hot. We don't play with matches, and the firefighter teaches us about that. Sometimes we have firefighters, boys and girls watching. Sometimes we have firefighters that will come to school and teach us about fire safety. Isn't that neat that they can do that? They do. And so you know what? You can have fire drills at your house too, just like we have fire drills here, how they come over on the intercom, and we have to get out very quickly and get away from our building. And we do that very quickly so we can learn to be out quick in case there was a fire. You can do that at your house too. You can work with mommy and daddy can show you how to get out quickly in case there was a fire. So they teach us about fire drills too. So we have to have fire safety. We don't play with fire, do we? No, we don't throw things in the fire. We let mommies and daddies take care of that, to build a fire and take care of it. And if there's a fire, we need to learn fire safety so that we don't get burned. We don't want to play near fire at all. That's why we have those fire drills. I'm so glad that we can learn about firefighters. Maybe you might grow up and that will be your job. You will grow up to be a firefighter, and that would be really cool. Maybe mommy or boys and girls watching, maybe some of your mommies and daddies are firefighters, and you know all about the fire trucks or fire engines that they drive and the jobs that they do. Oh, we need to pray for them every day. They put themselves in danger every day to protect us, especially if there's a fire. They are the first ones to get there and to be quick so that they can put out the fires every single day.